Okay, hello class. Good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about types of ecosystems. First of all, welcome to your class. We hope you enjoy it. I am teacher Denisse.
Hi, and I'm teacher Stephanie.
Hi, I'm teacher Francisco.
Please be ready to take notes. Okay, what is an ecosystem? The ecosystem is a structural and functional unit of ecology where the living organisms interact with each other and the surrounding environment. In other words, an ecosystem is a chain of interaction between natural organisms and their environment. Now we are going to see a short video. Please be ready to take notes if you wish.
Smile and learn.
Today we're going to learn what an ecosystem is, its components, and the different types of ecosystems found on Earth. Ready to learn about them? An ecosystem is the community of the living organisms and the natural resources of the environment in which they live. Ecosystems are found in different parts of the planet. They can be very big, like the Sahara Desert, or much smaller and circumscribed, like the Dead Sea. But how do we identify ecosystem coverage? The flora and fauna of each ecosystem have adapted to live according to the characteristics and resources of their surroundings. The interaction among them defines the ecosystem and its coverage. That's why there are so many types of ecosystems. Ecosystems consist of a biotope and a biosynosis. Let's see what they are. The physical characteristics of the surroundings are called a biotope. These characteristics include non-living elements like the soil, the water, the air, the wind, the light, or the temperature. The biological community that lives in those surroundings is called biosynosis. That is to say, the living beings that live in a physical area. Among the living beings that make up the communities in an ecosystem, we can find microorganisms, plants, and animals. We distinguish between two types of ecosystems, natural ecosystems and artificial ecosystems. Natural ecosystems are those areas that have developed without human intervention. Natural ecosystem diversity occurs due to different climates and resources found in every one of them. This way, the animals and plants in a natural ecosystem have developed a series of adaptations related to the environment in which they live. Polar bears, for example, are white to camouflage themselves in the North Pole environment. If those environments are destroyed, or if there's a change in the resources, the interaction among the elements of the ecosystem would be altered, and this could endanger their existence. We can classify natural ecosystems in two major types: terrestrial and marine ecosystems. Terrestrial ecosystems include deserts, jungles, woodlands, tundras, taigas, grasslands, or savannas. Marine ecosystems differ depending on the type of water. That's why there are freshwater ecosystems like rivers, lakes, and saltwater ecosystems like seas and oceans. Artificial ecosystems are those areas created by humans and cannot be found in nature, like urban ecosystems, for example, agricultural ecosystems, livestock ecosystems, reservoir and dam ecosystems. As you can see, the interaction established among the living beings and the environment is very important to preserve an ecosystem. Help to look after the environment to preserve the huge diversity of natural ecosystems.
Did you like?
Okay, and now with the information that of the video, and what you can tell me about ecosystem. Joshua, go ahead.
They are natural and artificial.
Okay. Someone else?
That there's a strong relationship with the evidence of the different ecosystem for their survivals, like for example, like the polar bear that is white to help him well survive in the environment of the white snow on the poles.
Okay. Well, next, you're going to see another short video.
Oh, I think I felt a drop.
It better not rain. I've been looking forward to the class camping trip all year.
At least we got the tent up in time. Come on. Oh, Zoe, it's just a little rain.
I hate the rain. It's so totally unnecessary.
Oh, it's necessary. The forest is an ecosystem. It is a community of animals, plants, and other organisms that interact with their environment. Rain is a huge factor in keeping it healthy.
Well, it's also a huge factor in ruining my camping trip. You tell me why it's so important.
All right. Well, an ecosystem like this forest is quite the masterpiece. Things called biotic and abiotic factors work together to make sure an ecosystem survives and flourishes.
What does that have to do with rain?
Rain is an abiotic factor. Abiotic means non-living. Rain, sunlight, temperature, minerals in the soil, they're all abiotic factors that help the ecosystem thrive. Without abiotic factors like rain, the plants in this ecosystem wouldn't be able to stay healthy or grow.
Okay, I getcha. What's a biotic factor then?
Biotic means living. The plants, animals, and even the bacteria found in the forest are all biotic factors. Together, they make up the community living in the ecosystem.
There's a lot going on in this ecosystem, huh?
Yeah, a lot. Plants, animals, weather, bacteria, they each play a different role in helping the ecosystem.
What do plants do?
Plants are producers. They make food and oxygen for the animals.
And animals?
Animals are consumers. They eat the plants and other animals and give off carbon dioxide to help keep the plants alive.
How is bacteria important? Ew.
Bacteria are decomposers. They break down the dead animals and plants and turn them into minerals that help things grow.
That's pretty sweet.
It is. Now do you understand why the rain is so important?
Yeah. Without rain, plants couldn't survive in this ecosystem.
See, the rain ain't so bad after all.
But I'm still hating on it, abiotic factor or not. Well, I guess the ecosystem is sort of a symphony of parts, abiotic and biotic. Rain, sunlight, and temperature are all abiotic or non-living factors that help an ecosystem survive. Plants, animals, and bacteria are all living or biotic factors. Biotic and abiotic factors work together for an ecosystem to survive and flourish.
Exactly. And check it out.
Aw, and just as I was starting to appreciate all that rain. Know what though?
Huh?
The skies might be dry, but...
Mud War!
Okay, now you're going to answer a questionnaire. The first question is, which of the following are biotic factors in an ecosystem? someone that has the answer? Joshua?
I think it's plants, animals, and bacteria.
Okay. At the end, we're going to see if they're correct or not. What is a producer's job in an ecosystem?
Anyone? Carolina?
Is it the first one?
Why are animals important to an ecosystem?
They produce carbon dioxide.
What is the difference between a biotic factor and an abiotic factor? Priscilla?
It's the second one. Biotic factors are all living things, and abiotic factors are non-living things like weather and temperature.
And what is an ecosystem? Joshua?
It's a community of organisms that interact with their environment.
Okay. Which of the following correctly shows the cycle of biotic factors in an ecosystem? Joshua?
It's the third one.
And the last one, what would happen if there were no abiotic factors in an ecosystem?
I think it's the first one. Plants will be unable to grow and produce oxygen for the animals.
Yes, me too. I think it's the first one.
Okay.
You did it great.
Congratulations.
That was actually pretty good. Okay. Now, just to wrap all up, um, who can tell me how many ecosystems are there? It was at the beginning, in the first video. Do anyone remember? Priscilla? No?
I believe there were three. I believe it was natural, marine, and the ones created by the humans, like urban, etc.
Okay, perfect. Now, can anyone tell me if a rock is a biotic factor in an ecosystem? Could you say that it's a biotic? Joshua?
No, it's not because it is not a living thing.
A living thing. Perfect. So could you say that the wind could be a biotic or a abiotic factor? the wind which bring the pollen and everything like that? Anyone? Priscilla?
It's an abiotic factor.
Exactly. Perfect. Okay. Now, for homework, we're going to give you to investigate more deeper about the ecosystem, the maritime ecosystem. Okay, the main species that live in each maritime ecosystem. Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Perfect.
Any doubts? Any questions? Last
No,
questions?
all clear.
Okay. Perfect. So thank you all for your attention. We're going to see you next class.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.